Miss Tati with the horoscopes, Hannah Brown, the Bachelorette. We don't call you that anymore, right? You're done with it. The former Bachelorette.
I guess I'm the Bachelorette until the next Bachelorette, but I don't know. I think I'm just Hannah.
Hannah. All right, Hannah is
Brown.
here. Hannah, new resident to LA, is here.
Yes, welcome.
Okay, the horoscopes. What do you got, Tati?
Hannah's a Libra. We don't have Libra today, but
Way to look out for our guests.
Wow.
Rolling out the red carpet
Wow.
for you. See, the show's over. No VIP treatment here, huh?
I did a full Bachelorette breakdown of her 3 final men and which signs were most compatible for her.
Which ones were?
I'll tell you, Jed was not. Jed was a Leo, and he was not. But the other 2 were good matches.
Okay, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, Billie Eilish. What do you do when you fall off the horse? You get back on, baby. This is a reference to your new healthy lifestyle. So basically, get back on the horse today. Scorpio, Patty. Don't step on a crack or you'll break your mama's back. So try to really pay attention to those wives' tales today. I just want you to really pay attention as you're going through your day. And then Virgo, Asher Angel. You need ketchup today. So order those fries at lunch or throw some on your eggs this morning. The answer to the question that you've been asking is in your ketchup.
Do we post these somewhere? We do, right?
Yeah, kissfm.com.
I can't. Sometimes I'm still on the first one when you're on the third one. I try to let it sink all in. So it's kissfm.com. We've got that up.
Yeah.
And today's quote, you'd be surprised who is watching your journey and being inspired by it. Don't quit. We'll come back with Hannah.
Oh, I like that one.
Hannah Brown was on The Bachelorette. They have not announced the new Bachelor, but what are we thinking, sis?
I'm thinking that Tyler would be a very good contender.
Yeah.
Although I actually was hoping that you were going to pick him. Really.
Yeah, he's great.
And then
Well, wait a minute. He's great. That's it? Just great?
I mean, I'm
No
going
more?
to drinks with him.
Yeah, have the drinks. Have the drinks. We have ABC personnel here. When is The Bachelor being announced?
cricket.
We don't know. Okay. Well,
Up in the air.
call Mickey and ask him.
Well, it doesn't go back till January, so it's they've got time.
Well, they got Bachelor in Paradise coming next,
Oh,
right?
that's what's next? Is that what's
Yeah.
next? Bachelor in
Yeah.
Paradise? All right. You should be able to weigh in on this. So the scenario is, you don't mind, Tanya, do you?
Of course not.
Well, I mean, we're already in it now.
So she crossed paths with this guy a long time ago. They ended up talking on FaceTime and FaceTime dating. So they would eat together on FaceTime and drink together on FaceTime. And
I know,
Okay.
it's so cute.
It's so cute.
okay. So it was cute. And then he lives in Chicago, and he said he had to come out for a work trip, and his work was on Wednesday, but he got here on Monday, and they've never spent time together, but he stayed with her this week, every night, starting on a Monday.
Oh, what?
And we were like, no, too fast, too soon. You don't know anything about him. Where's he going
No,
to stay?
but she's been having these FaceTime dates.
And they're long. They're 6 hours. They're not short.
So I dated a guy that before all this that was long distance, and it was those FaceTime dates are really important.
So they add credibility to everything.
We would say, hey, we're going to have a FaceTime date at this time, and we would have a FaceTime date. And so I think
What would you do during that date?
we would talk about life. We would watch This Is Us sometimes.
watch TV
I mean,
together.
yeah, we would just watch it at the same time.
So, all right. So Tanya's basically in her week-long fantasy suite, right? And it's now the end of the week, Thursday.
It really is.
And here's what we're just
At least
a
she's
little,
not in a windmill. I mean,
we're just a. I mean, then he's going to go back to Chicago, and the fantasy week-long suite is over, and we're just a little worried about the long-distance relationship after all of this. Do you have any advice for her? What do you think?
Tanya, I feel like you should do whatever you feel like is best for you in this time, because no matter what, she's going to learn from it. If it doesn't work out, or what if it does? And I don't know. I think this is going to be really crucial, these next steps after your week-long fantasy suite, to see how it goes and how you both try to make it work if you want it to work.
That's true.
Right?
It's funny because I feel like I have been very true to myself this whole time, because everybody told me don't have him stay with you. Don't have him stay with you. You know, this is a bad idea. But I was like, this in my gut feels like what I want to do with this guy.
Yeah.
You know? And it's been good. And I've learned a lot, and it's been really fun, and it's been really normal. But I am having a little bit of the okay, so then he leaves.
Yeah.
And then what?
But I think maybe this time together, you're getting to see, okay, well, what are you going to do in the then what?
Right.
Do you want to work for it? Do you want to try to make it work? Or is it something that you don't see yourself being with?
Sisney, it's like I'm listening to two sisters. It's literally, they've now morphed into one another. It's unbelievable. Okay, one more time before Hannah goes, what is your new club called?
It's called the Not Wives Yet Club.
And when was this formed?
It was formed last weekend. I was with two of my girlfriends, and we literally just realized one of my girlfriends is in such a slump and she's not meeting any men. And I was like, let's actually make it a mission to go to these hotbeds where the men are downtown, and we're all gonna go to happy hour downtown where all these men are.
Is that a hotbed?
Yeah,
It is. They come in their suits right after work. It's like just swarm
a
the
storm.
bars.
Like
the
all the grasshoppers in Las Vegas.
It's totally. It's exactly like that.
And so I was like, okay, let's do this not the First Wives Club, but make it Not Wives Yet Club.
Yes.
So listen, you're going to go and you're going to live your life in our city, and you're going to do your thing and become, I'm sure, friends with Tanya. You guys are neighbors. I don't know what the rules are, but whenever you can call us and talk about stuff and keep us up to speed on what it's like to really date in L.A., not even on TV, but just generally dating in L.A.
A girl coming from Alabama
I want to hear
to Los Angeles. I mean, there's a lot of things I've already learned. I hate parking meters so much, and the race to get them without getting a ticket.
And they chalk your tire.
Oh, it's so frustrating. And
Welcome
just
to the big
trying to do everything in Los Angeles is a lot different. So dating is this whole other thing.
This is what we want to hear.
Yeah.
This is what we want to hear. Hey, you are always a pleasure. Thanks for coming
Thank
by.
you.
Great to see you. I
Good
wish
to
you
see you.
happiness and success. We will come back with Six Flags Magic Mountain tickets in 1 minute.